Hi guys, it's Kiarko here, back with another speed build. This is a speed build of a Los Angeles preschool. I'm not really sure yet what I'm gonna actually call this. It's not like, the design of this wasn't originally supposed to be an LA preschool. I just wanted to build like a modern day, really nice preschool. And I just chose this location in the, honestly, I don't even remember what this world is called, but it's the world that came with the Get Famous pack that's pretty much supposed to be LA. So I'm just gonna probably call it the LA preschool, or maybe just modern preschool. But it is school week, well, for me, not for anyone else. I'm just doing a week of builds that is, you know, all kind of school or education or children related. So yesterday we did like a little vampire elementary school, and then today we're doing like a modern day real life preschool. So preschool is a little younger than elementary school. It's more like a daycare. It's more like a place for, honestly, if I had to guess, like 3 to 6 year olds, but I don't know. I'm not a I'm not an educator. I'm not quite sure if that's the age range, but I think that's the age range. You can see I'm doing something interesting with the windows here. I actually learned this from a tutorial that someone posted on YouTube about how to do this window thing, and I'll link that down below so you guys can see, or you can try this out in your own game. I really like how it turns out with these like slanted inward windows. What it does mean though is that because of the way the roof system works in The Sims, basically the area that has the glass roofing there, technically the game reads it as being outdoors, so my lighting kind of is a little bit weird in that area, and you'll see that as we go along. And if you guys have ever built in The Sims before, I'm sure you're familiar with this problem, where the roof, you can't really build in roof things indoors. It just doesn't register it. I don't know. Anyways, you guys will see as we go along. But I went with this like flat topped roof with, you can see I put some, I don't know what those are, like vents or ventilation things on top, just for like an added touch of realism. I didn't give it like the classic triangle roof, just because I didn't really like that look for this. I wanted this to look a lot more modern. And also this is LA, right? So like it doesn't like, it doesn't like snow, it really rarely rains, so you don't really need a triangle roof. A roof like this is fine, I think. But kind of the aesthetic I was going for was, I would describe it as modern fun. Like it's got some modern elements, but there's also a lot of color in it. And I wanted it to be a little bit softer than how a lot of modern, how a lot of the modern aesthetic can be. So it's like a soft, colorful, modern preschool, if that makes sense. There's gonna be a tiny little area on top of this where I'm building the fence here. That's gonna be an open area that students and teachers can access. And that's gonna be kind of like a little, just a little play area. I think I put in a sand pit later also, so kids will be able to play up there. But I ended up covering it with this little canopy thing because I thought that, you know, if they're gonna be like outdoors here, especially on the second floor, they're probably gonna need some sun protection since it would be hot in LA sometimes. So I gave them a little canopy here, which I thought was very cute. And I matched the green to the, oh no, I actually ended up changing this, yeah, to that wood tone. But you can see my color palette's kind of coming together here. I have some darker greens, some darker blues, and then this lighter color wood tone. Putting in a door here so that students can access this place, or I guess they're not really students, right? Because it's not, I mean, it's called a preschool, but they don't really, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm like misremembering preschool, but I don't think you really like learn anything. Isn't it just kind of like a daycare where they just take care of you? I don't know. Anyways, I'm putting in windows here. You can see I'm mixing up my windows and my doors. I don't know, I was in a mood to be fun, to be wild, having my windows mismatch. But I think it looks really good actually. Putting in more windows up here. Those square ones are pretty interesting. And then over here we're just gonna add in a little extra area. This is a relatively small to medium-sized lot, or build. You'll see I give it a really big outdoor backyard space later, just so the kids have a space to, you know, run around, play tag, just have like a general outdoor space. But the indoor space itself of this build is small to medium. So you'll see there's just like one general classroom area and then like a few other amenities. I went with this really, really cool tile. I just downloaded this. You'll see me switch it out to like option other tiles, but this is the one I end up going for. It's just so cool. Like, I love the texture of it. I love the colors in it. I feel like it's very fun and definitely goes with like the preschool vibe. And it's kind of like, like it's modern, but it also kind of could be retro too. I don't know. I'm definitely going to use this tile a lot in other builds, so be prepared to see it. I think it's so nice. I really like this tile. But yeah, anyways, I'm figuring out my fencing now, how I'm gonna put my fences around this area. I went with these wooden fences from the debug menu just because I didn't really like any of the other fences from the actual fencing menu. But I like this one just because the wood tone matched the wood tone that I was going for, and I just really couldn't find this wood tone in any other fence that I was trying to get. And then I thought I was gonna put in some greenery here with like flowers and shrubbery and stuff. And it is pretty, but I do end up scrapping this just because I wanted I wanted a larger entrance space, like a larger, I guess you could call it a courtyard, but I'm not really sure if that's super accurate. But here I'm just putting in some wallpaper because I just wanted to put in my wallpaper so I could kind of get a sense of what, I don't know, just like what the vibe was and what the colors were. So I went with that blue metal looking wallpaper. And then, let's see, what am I doing? Oh, see, here I am just expanding the courtyard. And I'm going to section off that area. It's gonna be like a little trash place. But yeah, you can see I went with that wallpaper that's like a metal texture, and I kind of had this idea that maybe, especially since this in my head is in California, is probably a very green, eco-friendly kind of school, and like probably a lot of the materials used to build the school are, you know, eco-friendly, what's the word? Not recyclable, good, let's just say good for the environment. It's a place that's very good for the environment, I would say. That being said, I wish I put some sort of like, reusable energy in here, like a wind turbine or a what's it called? A solar panel. I think I just didn't think about it at the time, but if I could go back, I'd probably add those in just to make it a little bit more eco-friendly seeming. Here I'm picking out a sign. I do end up getting rid of that, and you can see I changed the tiles for now. I am gonna change it back to the other tiles that I had. But here I'm just putting in a little sign. You can imagine that says like preschool or something. You can see I put this van here to the right, and I figured that's just a van that they use to, maybe on field trips, maybe they use it to pick up certain students from certain locations. It is kind of a creepy van. It's one of those vans that you wouldn't necessarily want your kids to get in. It definitely looks a little bit sketch, but it's fine. It's okay. It's not too sketch. It's not white, at least. It's not like the creepy white vans you always hear about. But here I'm just expanding the courtyard. What am I doing? Putting in, I'm just playing around with my tiles. Let's see. Yeah, I just jump around a lot. Oh, palm trees. You're gonna see a lot of palm trees here because, you know, it's LA. There's palm trees. I mean, the palm trees that I saw when I was in LA were not as nice as these palm trees. They weren't as like lusciously green and beautiful as these palm trees, but you know, it's still California, I guess, to have palm trees in this build. Put some recycle bins over there because, again, eco-friendly lot. Little mailboxes over here because they probably need to receive mail or correspondence or something. And then I think I leave the rest of the courtyard pretty empty just because it's a general like entrance space, so everyone's gonna have to walk through there. So just because there's gonna be like a lot of traffic in that area, I just kind of left it pretty open and spacious. Setting up the backyard here, putting in that little sectioned off space there is gonna also be a little trash space. Sectioning that space off and that space off so kids can't run from the playground into the street. More palm trees, which I thought were very, very pretty. I'm putting in some terrain paint, putting in some swing sets here. These are very, very little kids, so the swing sets probably wouldn't be like those types of swings where it's like you sit in it. It'd be like the type of swing set for like the little kids. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like you put your legs through the holes and then it's like a little rubber diaper they wear. I don't know. Do you guys know any, like, I feel like I'm not describing that well at all. The swing sets that are for little kids. I feel like those should be here, but the game just does not provide us with those swing sets, so instead we have these like older kid swing sets, but you can use your imagination and pretend that they're for younger kids. I'm just decorating this outdoor space now. I put all these tables out back because I figured it's a space for, either it can be for the teachers slash like supervisors to just like supervise the area while the kids are out there, and or it can just be used as a general like chill space. If there's like parents there for an event or just to see their kids or something, they can sit out back there, or it's just like a general event space. putting in some lights here. I went with these modern lights with these like glowing orbs. I thought that these are pretty cool. And then back here we're gonna put in some random balls around, just throwing them all over, as if the kids are just playing with them all over there. I'm gonna put a little roof here. I'm gonna make it glass top because I love my glass roofs. I think they're so pretty. If I could like design my dream house, I definitely like would incorporate a lot of skylights because personally, I really love natural light, and I always wanted to have a house that has like a really nice skylight, probably in the kitchen is what I would imagine. I can see it right now. I'm just like imagining my dream kitchen that has like a beautiful skylight over it while I'm like cooking like my favorite meal. Oh my god. I wish I was rich so bad. You guys, I mean, doesn't everyone? I don't know. I wish I could build my dream house, you guys. Anyways, maybe I can build in here. Maybe I'll do a dream house build. But the problem with that is like my dream house, like my idea of my dream house is constantly changing. Like I always want different things. I'm always in different moods. Like one day I'm like, oh, I want like a cottagecore paradise, and the other day I'm like, no, like modern, like 70s, like retro vibe, that's for me. And I just change my mind all the time. So maybe I'll do like 3 or 4 dream house builds, and they'll be like all my different dream aesthetics. Let me know. I could do like a dream house week where I just do like my dream aesthetics for the week. Anyways, we're on the 2nd floor now. I'm just putting in oh no, we're just on the interiors now. I'm just putting in wallpaper and flooring. You can see I went with this flooring that's like this, what is it? It's like this light brown flooring. It's like the same wood tone that I went with the canopy on the 2nd floor, and with the benches outside. So my wood tone is like this very light brown, or like a light beige tan thing. Anyways, I'm putting in the counter space here. This is gonna be like the general reception entry area, where you come in, you check your kid in, or if you need to talk to the receptionist about if you have any questions or anything like that. So there will be someone working there. Putting in some little office details for stuff that person would have. Gave them a little thing of pencils, which I thought was really cute, so they could like draw things and stuff. A little thing of flowers, gonna give them, let's see, what am I doing here? Oh, thought about putting in a sign, ended up not doing that. I'm gonna put in, let's see. I'm just moving around now. A little, that's technically a menu there that I just put in, but I thought it could be like a little informational thing. Like maybe it has like a list of rules or just guidelines in general or something like that. Gonna put in a rug here. I don't remember which rug I go with. Let's see, that one? Yeah, that's a nice rug. And then we're gonna put in, let's see. I really like these sheers on these windows, like these sheer curtains. I think they're really nice. I like the texture of them a lot. Over here, I thought about putting in the backpack hanging space here. I ended up putting it on this wall instead. So this is where all the kids will come in and hang their backpacks or their jackets, coats, anything at all. You can see I put a clock on the wall because clocks are very important in schools. And then we're gonna put in a little informational board. That's technically, it has like a bunch of drawings on it. It's for like an artist board, but I kind of covered up with these notes so it looks more like an informational board. And then I'm gonna put in a trash can because you wanna keep this place tidy, right? I'm gonna put in, okay, now we're gonna move into this general space. So this is the general classroom slash just like general space where the kids will be. And you can see what I was talking about earlier where my lighting is like outdoor lighting even though it is inside. It's because of the way that the roof system works. It's frustrating, I know, because lighting can really take me off sometimes because lighting really does affect your color palette. I think it ends up working out here, but I do wish that they had a better, more advanced roofing system. Anyways, you can see I'm just putting in like little toys and stuff here. There's gonna be like a little reading area. You can see I put in those little tables with all little chairs for little preschoolers, so cute. Little book thing against the wall here, and then I'm just gonna put stuff around. I'm just gonna like clutter up this space. That fox teddy I thought was really cute. And then let's see, gonna put in a little reading pillow next to the fox teddy so you can like sit with the fox and read next to him. Gonna put in a rug. What rug do I go with? I don't quite remember. That one? I thought about that rug. I do end up swapping it out, I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah. And then let's see. No, that rug. I like that rug. I use that rug and then I use this rug. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I like the orange in it. We're gonna put in the teacher's desk over here now. So this is where the teacher would sit and just kind of like supervise the classroom. There's her computer. Give her a nice little chair. I put a little chair in the corner there. I don't know if that's like a timeout chair or just like another, like a decorational chair. Going to put in stuff in the bookshelves now. Just gonna populate it with books. Probably in like a real preschool, I don't think all the books would be like the same color and the same color palette. Obviously, it'd be like a lot more bright and colorful. But you guys know me. I freaking am so strict about color palette. Even like my books in the freaking preschool need to be all like white or all like of the same color from my color palette. So I'm putting in white books here with some like tan orange tone books and just kind of filling up that bookshelf. Now we're just gonna put in some posters on this wall just to make the walls just a little bit more colorful. And then over here, so that door right there is gonna be to the bathroom. So putting a piano there so they can like sing songs. And then I put some chairs next to the bathroom door so that kids can like wait for the bathroom if it's full or something like that. And then we're gonna put in some curtains. And then we're gonna do the bathroom now. Isn't this tile so nice? It's such a nice tile. I feel like it just like really adds to the space. So we put in some bathroom stalls, and then we're gonna put in a counter here with all the sink stuff and all the mirrors. I'm gonna put in a paper towel dispenser, which, yeah, there it is. And then a little trash can underneath. And then you can see that little room I built off to the side of the bathroom. I didn't know exactly what this was gonna be for. I ended up making it a little laundry room. And this is because there's like a nap space upstairs, and obviously they have like a lot of pillows and blankets for the little kids. And little kids are messy, and sometimes they throw up, and sometimes they just like throw paint on themselves. So I figured having a on-site laundry area would be very helpful for a preschool, so just included it there. I'm gonna put in, let's see, just some other details. This is the door that leads to the backyard area. And then I think we're gonna move upstairs in a second. Did I put in this rack? No. I thought about putting in a shoe rack. I think I ended up not doing that. Yeah, okay, we're upstairs now. There's this one bathroom we're gonna put in here, just because I figured it'd be very helpful to have a bathroom on both floors. Again, they're very little kids, so, you know, bathroom emergencies happen. This area here, which I really like because this is the skylight area, this is a little lunch area where all the kids will eat their lunches. Probably homemade lunches because there's no, like, there's like a small kitchen I put in, but it's not supposed to be like a kitchen. It's more like a staff kitchen. It's not really for making food for the kids. I figured they would bring lunches from home, like sack lunches. And then, let's see, you can see me setting up this little area. I feel this is so cute. I would love to eat lunch here with the beautiful tiles and the windows and the skylight. Wow, would be lovely. Putting in, let's see, some various snacks. You can see I put some apples on some staples. Putting in sandwiches, just like dead ass on the table. They're not even on plates. I should have put them on plates. I just was a little bit lazy. So there's literally just sandwiches like right on the tables. I'm gonna put in, let's see, I'm just scrolling through the debug menu now, just trying to figure out, or just picking out things that I may want. Let's see. Okay, what am I doing? Pears. Okay, and then over here there's gonna be like a little shelf where we're gonna have that water cooler with the cups so that kids can obviously get water. Little extra plates, even though they're not using plates. And then we're gonna put in that little cleaning cart back there. We're gonna put in a vacuum down here because they definitely need cleaning supplies. And then back upstairs, we're gonna put in a trash can somewhere, I think. Let's see, what are we doing? A little sign on the wall? What are we doing? I don't quite remember. Let's see. I think I'm putting a painting up. Let's see. What painting do I go with? I'm just scrolling through all the paintings. Okay, I end up just like not putting a painting. Okay. Gonna put in a broom there and then a trash can in the corner. So here's the little kitchen I was talking about. So this kitchen is meant for really the staff so that they can, you know, keep their lunches there, they can reheat their lunches, and also if the kids have anything that needs to be put in the fridge or needs to be reheated, they have that there. And then this is a little staff area, it's a little table, and it's also just a place for them to supervise the kids because this big area here is going to be where the nap space is. So this is just going to be an area like just dedicated for taking naps. Because I think the little kids take a lot of naps. I remember taking naps when I was really little. I remember like taking naps at school, like they had like nap time. And then they had like blankets and pillows. So that's just kind of what this area is. It's just nap time. And then the adults would supervise at the table there. Putting in some blankets, some pillows. They probably would have like mats, you know, like not beds, but like mats. But unfortunately I didn't have any mats. So they're just gonna sleep right on the carpet. A little piano there if the teacher wants to like sing lullabies or something like that. And then we're gonna build a little sand pit out here, so kids can play in the sand, have a little sand pit area. I always loved the sand pit when I was a kid. I loved building like sand castles and stuff. And I just liked sand, I don't know. A little bench for the teachers to sit on to supervise, and I think we're almost done. Back in this corner here, we're just gonna put in some boxes and then a trash can, I think. Yeah, trash can. And let's see, is that it? Oh no, I put in these like little kiddie pools out here, maybe for like an activity or something like that. Like they have like little pool day and all the kids can like swim and splash around and it, you know, it'd be fun. I don't know, that was just my thinking. But we're almost about done here. Just putting in towels and let's see. Yeah, we're done. All right, let me know what you guys thought of this build. I know a lot of you have been requesting a school, and here's a realistic one for you guys. It's one that's grounded in reality. It's not like a supernatural school. So I hope you guys really like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.